Hi everyone, my name is Lynn Colson and I'm here today as an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'd like to share with you how I made just a piece of this card, and that's this flower here, the great beautiful Celebrate sunflowers, sunflowers. And I just wanted to share quickly how I created that background for that. And you might notice my wash your hands. That's from the Share Sunshine PDF that Stampin' Up! Put out a couple weeks ago that you can purchase for $12. All the proceeds go to your choice of one or two COVID-19 relief funds, either through the WHO or through the United Way. So those I printed off, and then I used my brother's scan and cut, and actually cut around that. You could do that with paper snips too, but that's where that sentiment came from. So let me show you how I made this flower. I'll give you a little closer look there. So what I did first is I stamped my image, the sunflower image, on a piece of vellum, and I used crushed curry to do that. And then I used a blender pen, and I just pulled the color using the blender pen on the petals. You can see how, and I'm just actually following along the lines that are part of the stamped image to kind of highlight that. You can see how nice that looks. You can do a little bit of shading if you want to pull in that color a little bit more. Another way you could do this would be to actually stamp it or color on the red rubber stamp itself. This is kind of nice because you can still see the petals, the outline of the petals in there too. So we'll get you a closer look. You can see how here I've got lots of color in the petals, and this is where I haven't done it yet, so you still got detail there. Now on this one, I actually went back in and used a Calypso Coral Stampin' Blend. I'm not sure I like that as well. I think I just like it better this time with just the yellow, just the crushed curry. And then this is a die cut that is new with the Celebrate Sunflower stamp set and die set. And I cut that out of the new Bumblebee color. It's one of the new in colors, and used that as the overlay. And I just used a little bit of glue on the back of that just to kind of attach it to the vellum. And then I used dimensionals. You can kind of see there they are, dimensionals to lift that up just a little bit. I did the same thing with the leaves here. I stamped them in garden green on vellum, cut them out, and then used the blender pen again to just pull that ink up there, along there, like that. This one has an overlay on it that came with the stamp set. This one is just the two leaves that are just done in vellum. The background paper is from Ornate Garden, and this this piece of vellum here is cut with Ornate Garden Ornate Layers, one of the dies from that. And then this pound sign Share Sunshine, that came from that same PDF stamp set that for COVID-19, and I printed that off, and then I punched it with a classic label punch. So pretty easy. I put this on a one of the Flowers for Every Season, Memories and More cards. And so the white is already inside, so it's a little bit bigger. This is 6 1/4 by 4 1/4, a little bit bigger than your normal size. But you could make this a little bit smaller to have it fit on a smaller card if you wanted to. You could certainly cut this, which this piece of vellum here, when it's finished, is 5 1/2 by, I don't know what that part is. I know this part's 5 1/2, but you could certainly cut that off if you wanted it to be just a little bit shorter to fit on there. Okay, So that's all I have for today. I just wanted to share a quick tip on coloring that vellum with the blender pen to pull out some of that color, and it makes it stand out really nicely underneath that overlay. So thank you for joining me today, and I will talk to you soon. I hopefully we'll have another video this week, so fingers are crossed. Thank you. All right, bye-bye.